What's that noise I'm hearing? No. No, 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 it can't be. Holy shit. I gotta fucking tell Matt. Matt.
Hey, Sean, what's up, man?
I found something that should have never been found. And let me tell you, I don't feel so good.
Oh my
God! Matt?
Hi, welcome to the show.
That we haven't thought of a name of yet.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll give it a title once we're editing.
Whoever the hell's editing this will
Yeah, you
have
better.
a title.
It's him. He's editor. I am Matt Smith.
I'm Sean Rajnert.
And I'm Jacob Ramos.
He cut my arm off, as you can clearly see. See?
This is right on.
Hi. Fuck you. Okay. So, introduce our topic. Okay, so Jacob, what'd you think of Infinity War?
Refreshing, very refreshing. As you know, well, not obviously anyone in the audience won't know, but you two know that I famously made a video essay about Marvel and how I'm very fed up with their bullshit and the formula that they constantly repeat over and over.
And it's something that I can totally get behind.
Which you two are free to use in the edit to give context.
Actually, I mean, where are we gonna upload this video?
YouTube.
Are we gonna make a channel for it, like a dedicated one?
No, it would help.
Thanks for cutting my review, Sean.
In the arms of the angel.
And how every single one of the damn movies feels the same, and there's no stakes. It's clearly just made for monetization and on a cookie cutter, like.
Yeah. I think that's how I described it. I think it's very cookie cutter. A lot of these movies, and it really started, I think, after the Avengers specifically. Like I started noticing it immediately after the first Avengers movie.
It was pretty much after Phase 1, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like.
Hero does stuff, bad guy does stuff, hero fights bad guy when connected to another Marvel movie. That's the formula, basically, right there.
Yeah.
And if you went to any review online, it was pretty much always the same complaints. Like, weak villain, not very high stakes, like, all the same stuff.
I mean, the only movie I can think of without a weak villain is Homecoming. Vulture was a pretty good villain.
Well,
I
that's
liked Homecoming.
Michael Keaton hammed it up.
Yeah,
in terms
it was
of his
refreshing
acting.
to see a hammier villain.
Yeah, like, to bring up my video essay again, Homecoming, I thought was one of the better Marvel films of recent.
Yeah.
And I only hinted at it in the video that the only experimental Marvel films are done by the Russo brothers. Like, I thought Winter Soldier is by far still the best of any of the Marvel films.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
And I know I've ragged on Civil War, but I do think it is one of the better ones as well.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
it because
hands down.
Is it because it doesn't have Robert Redford in it?
Robert Redford?
Redford.
Redford.
Robert Redford.
Jacob, are you kidding me? You don't know who Robert Redford is?
He's Sundance and Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Where do you think the Sundance Film Festival came from? We broke him. I broke him specifically.
I don't know who Robert Redford is.
He's
Sorry,
he's an older actor.
Rest in peace. Our channel immediately.
Yes, good.
Oh my god. Fuck you, Sean. I'll slap you with Matt's hand.
Give me that.
Oh.
Too high. Are you okay?
Alright. Anyways, is there anything in specific you guys liked or disliked at all?
Well, I like the Guardians of the Galaxy.
The Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. Specifically Rocket and Groot and Gamora and Mantis and Drax and
Okay, you
Star-Lord.
name every fucking character
Yes,
in any of the
and
movies?
Ego, who had probably a picture cameo that I didn't see. Sylvester Stallone. He had no purpose in Guardians.
Damn, Sylvester Stallone,
Man, Matt, you talk about how much you enjoyed all the Guardians. Pretty
And
much
you know
all
what
of them
else?
Are fucking dead.
Oh, spoiler alert!
Spoilers.
Oh my god, they're all dead?
I like Spider-Man. I know he's dead too, but he was good.
Alright,
And
I
Iron Man.
gotta say something. Now
Yep.
that you guys are bringing up all the storylines, I could have used a lot more Captain America.
Yes.
Does anyone feel like that?
Yes. I also
I mean,
do-
maybe, part 2's technically not out yet. I'm still calling it part 2. I know it's gonna be called something else, but it's fucking Infinity War part 2. I feel like maybe it's gonna be done purposely. Maybe he's gonna be more prominent in part 2. But
yeah, like, I'm a little bit of a comic book nerd. Like, I'm not hardcore, so any of you out there that are way more hardcore than me, but I've read a few, and I've read the original Infinity Gauntlet comic. And they pretty much just, the first issue of Infinity Gauntlet is pretty much the ending of this one. And the real, like, meat of Infinity Gauntlet is what's probably going to be in the next Avengers movie.
do you remember how long the first issue of the Infinity War saga was?
I'm not exactly sure, but I just know pretty much at the end of the first issue, Thanos is like, he kills half the universe to impress Death, which is actually a good way to lead into the difference.
Yeah.
There's no Lady Death in the movie like the comic. He's pretty much, his home planet was like overpopulated, right?
Something.
And pretty much he said he was like a prophet and he predicted some kind of disaster due to the overpopulation. And pretty much the entire fucking planet got wiped.
Bye-bye planet.
By whose planet?
He said bye-bye planet.
Oh yeah, bye-bye planet.
Notice how I'm waving.
And then, and that's the reason why he decides that wiping half the universe is the only way to bring balance. And leading into that, what do you guys think of Thanos as a villain? Compared to other Marvel villains, because pretty much other than Loki,
when did Avengers 1 came out?
2012.
2012?
2012.
So it took about like 6 years to build up to him.
Yep.
They couldn't fuck up. And I don't really think they fucked up.
Yeah.
Because they built up to it and they knew they couldn't fuck up.
He's the ultimate bad guy. He
he wiped out fucking like 1 billion people, so
Yeah.
billion? It was like more than 1 billion.
yeah,
He
but like
killed-
fuck, that's more than any other Marvel villain has done.
Let's see. He killed Loki in the very beginning. He killed Gamora in the middle.
Yeah, that's right, he did.
What?
Then
He killed Vision.
He killed Vision. He then wiped out the rest of most of the planet, including.
I think that every character who died before, like, is probably dead for good. But everyone who died after the snap is probably coming back.
So that means that.
but I read something like the writers, they were like, they're not gonna come back. They're all dead. I'm like, bullshit. Spider-Man Homecoming 2 is already in production, so oops.
Oops, Marvel, don't put your eggs in one basket. That's not where the expression fits.
That's the one thing I thought about, like, after getting out of the movie. Like, we as adults know, like, most of these characters are gonna come back, but what about fucking kids?
Oh god.
But
They're gonna be, like, screwed up at the end of this movie.
kids, don't watch this video.
When I saw it, there was actually one little kid that was like crying. At the
Oh my
after
god.
the credits. He was like his mother was hugging him. This was like a little thing, like this tall.
Oh no.
No.
I found it pretty
You've
hilarious.
seen Nom,
That's
kid.
more sad for me. I'm a very sensitive person. I'm so sensitive
That's
because
why I
you.
cut your fucking hand
Yeah,
off.
fuck you. I need my hand, and you're lucky that I'm not suing you because I took a pill recently.
Did you? And where's this? Then whose hand is this?
That's no. That was my hand. Told you, pill.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, fuck you.
I mean, he had to find a way to jerk off somehow. He didn't want to learn with his left hand, so he had to grow a new one. Ah!
They're unprofessional.
That was my boob.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right.
Where's your fucking knife?
Let me go back to Captain America real quick.
Can we just toss that aside though, so we don't?
Just give it to me, I'll toss it.
He can toss it too.
Shit, now I have to clean the fucking floor.
Oh no! You gotta work. You gotta do your actual fucking job. Okay. Good. We'll do it later. Go on.
So like, Thanos, great villain. He's a nice soup at Olive Garden, right?
Yum.
And then you got like Thor and Guardians, which is like like Thor and half the Guardians.
Yeah.
Like your nice entree. It was like that was really good. And then you got like a nice like slice of cheesecake for dessert, and that's like Iron Man, Spider-Man, and Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh my god, this is so fucking good. And then for Captain America, it's like the waiter walks up to you and you're like, here's one breadstick for all of you. And I'm like, what?
Oh no! See, it's
And
no,
Olive Garden breadsticks are fucking good.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking like, oh, it's like the only one they had left throughout the whole entire restaurant.
Yeah.
And it's just like, fuck, what do we do? Oh, we're just gonna, well, give him. Guys, we ran out of breadsticks, so we're only gonna give you the one we had left.
And of course, I think Star-Lord could be the mints.
The mints?
You know, little chocolate.
Star-Lord had a lot.
Oh, okay, you want me to call Captain America the chocolate mint you get at the end of the dinner?
Dude, I
Olive
just
Garden.
said he had a lot. The Guardians, everyone except for like Captain America, Black Widow.
I know
Black
Captain America,
Panther.
Black Widow, and Black
Panther had like 2 lines in the whole movie.
I know how.
What?
Nothing.
Yeah, we're gonna listen to that later, and we'll kill. Eat your next victim.
But like, yeah, Black Panther had like what? Get this man a shield. and
Get this man a shield.
and,
Open the gates.
Open the gates. And then they did some like war chants.
Yeah.
And he had a cool moment where him and Captain running off faster than everyone. That was awesome.
They were running in the 90s.
Yeah.
I did not like the part where Thor had to like restart the star thingy, whatever, because like it felt very video game.
Yeah,
Like it felt like a side quest. Like it was like, you want to restart this forge to build a hammer, you must go to the highest mountain in the tallest tower and restart this thing.
It's like playing Skyrim.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly
It's
what I
like-
thought of. Like when you're like trying to build like Dragonbone armor or something. For, like,
Keflon.
Daedric.
Sorry.
What's the tallest mountain in Skyrim again?
I made that reference there.
Throw of the World, right?
High Hrothgar?
I thought it was called like Throw of the
Oh
World.
yeah, well, I think High Hrothgar is like the Greybeards thing. Skyrim tangent. But anyways,
Yes.
and also Peter Dinklage. Like now that like I love Game of Thrones, but like I feel like now it's like whenever I see Peter Dinklage in anything that's not Game of Thrones, I'm like, it's Peter Dinklage. Like when I saw
you know
him
what's
in
funny?
Days of Future Past.
Where was the first
I was
time?
like-
Where was the first time you saw Peter Dinklage?
In Elf.
Same.
I saw him actually in a movie that came out before. It was called Living in Oblivion. It was just like by Steve Buscemi. I think he directed it. I don't remember exactly. It was like divided into 3 segments, and this one segment, they're filming like a dream before a wedding, and he's supposed to be like a midget, right? And that's sorry, culturally insensitive.
He is
Fucking
gonna
murder me later, comment section.
Sit down, man.
Can I have my Infinity Gauntlet?
That's not your Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh my god, that just gave me an idea. Plot hole in Infinity War. Cut to title card. Plot hole. This just made me think. Doctor Strange was using portals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they were restraining Thanos, why didn't they just cut his fucking arm off?
Oh
With one of his
shit!
portals.
Oh my god. I can see it now.
You know what it is, Jacob? Because movie.
Yeah, because movie.
But they need to lead into another one, so fuck, we can't have smart. We can't fix this obvious plot hole, right? Fuck.
Oh man.
Well, aside from that, any other thoughts before I hit him with this hand again?
I had an idea also. Like, if his ultimate goal is to bring prosperity to the universe, and you have a fucking gauntlet that can rewrite reality,
Yeah.
why kill half the universe if you can just bring like wealth and all that bullshit
To your own universe.
Oh, was that like a plot problem of the original comic too? Like, did they?
Well, because in the original comic he's trying to impress Lady Death.
Yeah, so
in this, he's actually
He's
trying
just
to-
doing it
trying
on
to
his
be
own free
noble.
will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they dug themselves into a plot hole they can't get out of unless they bring in Lady Death. Then they can get out of there a little easier. Oh wait, they can't. Ah well, it happens.
You know what I'm happy about?
What?
At least they didn't have like a really shitty pop culture joke, like Black Panther did.
Oh, you mean like, what are those? Every time I do that.
Black Panther had water ghosts in it?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
No,
This is
there was like this one scene where like this guy literally looks at his guy like the other guy's shoes and he's just like, "What are those?"
But yeah, they did have that.
I can insert it into the video and I'll show you later.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Well, Sean, you didn't really talk much about what you liked and disliked. Me and Matt.
Well, actually, what I liked is very similar to yours, believe it or not. A little sort of similar to what you liked. I like the fact that this movie had balls.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, in terms of other Marvel movies, you know how they all play it safe and stuff. This one's like, no, we're gonna, quote, kill all these heroes.
Say goodbye to your
and
favorite
villains
hero.
and
Yeah.
shit.
I actually talked to you about this earlier. I expected, like, only, like, one death. And I expected it to be, like kind of like Han Solo.
Yeah.
Like, where it was gonna be extremely drawn out.
Ben!
Yeah, like, extremely slow motion, like, dramatic, like...
And then Mary Sue screaming, "No!"
That's a different thing.
Yeah.
Save that for the Force Awakens review, Sean.
Coming out.
But yeah, I expected, like...
Coming out of his ass
like with
3
Iron
weeks from
Man's,
now.
like with Iron Man's fake out death. Like, I thought that would be, like, the only death in the movie.
Oh, I thought that would actually be his death, but no.
Yeah, but like, that's what I expected. I expected like maybe like Iron Man, he's like bleeding out slow, and then I like have this like dramatic music, and he's like slow motion as like Thanos stabs him. But nope,
Well, didn't they?
it was just, and everyone's fucking dead.
Why?
Didn't they like cut off like Iron Man's head in the comic? Like,
Oh, yeah,
Didn't like Thanos just like punch it off or
No,
something?
it was like one of Thanos' like minions like rips his head off.
Sean, this is
We can pull up a panel of that.
Yeah.
Sean, that's
in
Sean, let me explain something. When you're doing a PG-13 movie, you can't have gruesome dismemberments. Like,
well, actually, but that part happens.
heads getting cut off.
Fuck the MPA.
But like what I said,
Like heads
the
getting
Infinity Gauntlet comic is mainly like after the snap.
Yeah.
So like maybe they'll rip Iron Man's fucking head off in the next one. And,
Oh, that's gonna be pretty.
yeah.
He'll be in the helmet, so they can do that without.
You know what I just remembered? Can we talk about the after credits scene?
Yeah, sure.
Did you see that, Jacob?
I saw it.
We all saw it.
It's Marvel doing what Marvel does, teasing
Are you
more
ready?
movies so you can
Are
give
you
them
ready?
more money.
You ready for
Because I
Captain
remember
Marvel?
reading shit like people were like confused. They were like, "Who's doing the?" I'm like, "It's Captain Marvel."
Captain
It's Captain Marvel.
Like what's her name? Brie Larson.
Brie Larson.
Like
It's the female love interest of Kong Skull Island.
I didn't see Kong.
I did.
I didn't like Godzilla.
Oh no!
I didn't either.
Actually, that's a good discussion. Like, with this, like, as like the climax of Marvel, like, it really just.
Quote climax.
I guess yeah.
No, it
half
won't.
of a climax.
It will be.
It's the half. It's the first half.
Well,
of
I
the
mean,
climax.
like Avengers 4, they're still gonna have movies afterwards.
No,
so
but I was
quote
gonna say
climax.
like, but like this really proves like why every other person who's tried to do a cinematic universe has failed.
Yeah.
Like, it very clearly shows they have a fucking plan. Like
Yeah.
when they were making all these movies, Kevin Feige.
What happens is that all these studios, like Marvel had a plan from the very beginning, if you think about it.
Yeah.
And then, you know, when I'm not trying to shit on people who love DC, but DC.
How can you even be Camp DC if you've seen this movie? If you are a hardcore DC fan and you just saw Infinity War and you're just hating it because you're a DC fan, you are fucking delusional. Like,
Yeah.
this is like.
Hi, my name is Henry Cavill. I have no mustache.
What I'm saying is that I don't think DC and Warner Brothers had a plan. They just hired Zack Snyder and they were like, here, make a universe for us. And he was just like, I'm Zack Snyder, I don't know what to do.
I'm Zack Snyder. I'm gonna take a shit.
I like Man of
See
Steel.
this?
I'm a big Man of Steel defender out there, but
No, I'm not.
all the other DC
I don't like
movies-
you so much now.
You don't like Man of Steel? Overall, what did you think of Infinity War?
What I think, I thought it was very good. I said this earlier. It is one of the best Marvel movies. Go see it if you haven't seen it. If you haven't seen it and you saw this review, you kind of fucked yourself right there.
Sean?
I rather. I can't speak English. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it way more than, you know, Marvel movies of the past, like Black Panther and stuff like that. It had balls. It had balls for a Marvel movie, and I appreciate that. It's pretty balls to the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna eat my words more than anyone else here. Cause like, my complaint was never the quality of the films. They're all fine. Like they're all
Yeah.
just good. My complaint was just the formula, like, and the fucking factory line type mentality.
Yeah.
How they all felt like the same movie. It's like eating a sour cream potato chip versus just a plain potato chip. Like they're both fucking potato chips. It's
Just fucking eat them.
yeah, exactly.
Just different flavor.
Exactly.
Alright, well,
I know you're probably gonna fucking play clips from my video essay like all over this fucking video because that's all I've talked about.
I don't know what clips exactly to use, but I'll figure it out.
yeah.
But what was another thing I was going to say? I don't really have. When it comes to two-parter movies, I had this mentality where I don't have a full opinion. Like I have like a half opinion until both.
It's like
parts
watching
come out.
half a movie.
Yeah, like it's not complete. Like, but what I see so far, I really enjoyed.
Yeah, like for the
So-
first time. Like I think Jay said this in RLM.
Did he?
Our big
We're just a bunch of hack
our big inspiration, honestly. But he said this, and I had the same feeling because I made a whole fucking video essay about it. For the first time, I'm actually looking forward to a Marvel film in a while.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't felt this way since the first Avengers movie was announced.
Well,
How about you?
me,
Are you looking forward?
Oh, I'm
or were
very
you- or were
excited.
you always a big Marvel?
I'm a big Marvel guy. Probably the only one here who is looking forward to Thor Ragnarok and Homecoming and Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to all the Marvel films coming out because they're light, fun action films. Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You alright, Sean?
Shit. Oh! Oh no! No!
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
God.
Oh no!
Oh. I don't know if they felt pain, but I feel pain. Oh.
Oh!
Holy
Get
fuck!
Get the Hoover! We need to clean him. Get the vacuum cleaner. Get a vacuum cleaner. Mr. Devil sounds good.
Cut.
Shut up! You're a dead body.
That really sucked!